it's February. PDMBC is holding a Super D race, which is essentially 2 tracks, 1 hill, racing both in 1 day. It's out in Nannup. I'm out here on Friday night. I've never ridden the tracks before. I come down and did a little bit of practice this afternoon. Insanely dusty, pretty rough, quite steep, like prolonged steepness, which is going to be interesting. I won't lie, I'm very nervous. I've always wondered where my speed's at in comparison to other people. I know I've got the speed to, I think, get a top 5 with a run. I know I can do. I don't know if I should set too many goals, but I think I can achieve that. But even anywhere up there, if I get a clean run and it's decent speed, I'll be happy. So nervous the last few weeks, and I postponed it for 2 weeks, and I was just nervous the whole way through. I don't know why, I'm just putting a lot of pressure on myself for some reason, and I know I shouldn't. Yeah, well, there's 3 races, you get 2, and the fastest 20 combined times over both races do a 3rd. So I know I've got 3 races pretty much if I hold it together. Like, they're making it as like a fun event, not even a race, so I gotta think of it that way. I gotta keep it fun and just have fun with my mates, and that's the plan. So I've come out here, it's Friday afternoon. I've come to this bend in the fire break, and it is just phenomenal.
And with that out the way, let's get on with some practice.
Everyone gonna master the bus?
There's going to be 100 riders down this hill, and one of them, only one rider. So you want videos not going right? You can easy run down? Yeah, I'll just
Something staring me down, and I can't help but feel it's coming from you.
Righto.
She's a gunshot bride, the trigger cries.
Oh, you gotta wait.
We've gotten ourselves into
Yeah, buddy.
trail of fire. I know we will be free again. In the end, we will be one. In the trail of fire, before you bury me, set aside for the sun.
Yeah, all good. All good. I like just come off the edge of it, because you know why? I could not see a thing.
I don't know how, but I managed to get out of that crash with only bruises and nothing broken. Felt pretty sore for the rest of the day, but I don't know, it was manageable. Anyway, that's also how I ended my last practice run of track 1. Pretty banged up, but it was time for practice on the more gnarly track 2.
Yeah. I did a spike. Can you fit a Cooper's in your water bottle holder or what? What are you doing, Sculp?
They're not that flexy, man. I don't know if you run into any, but I haven't run into many.
One of my best mates, Skulk, was the only rider here in a hardtail. He accidentally went off the big drop at the start of his run and exploded.
Bro, what happened?
Yeah, I bet he's pulling out, mate.
Did he do the drop?
A-line, but
Did he hit the drop?
I wasn't supposed to do it. And it looked every bit of it too. Meant to go around it.
You can see the
Yeah, because I didn't see it.
Well, this was it. The race I'd been waiting for about 5 or 6 years now. And now that it was here, I hated it. The pressure I'd put myself through the build-up of this event was just too much to ignore. I felt sick, I just wanted to not be there, but there was no pulling out. I was in and eager to try me up there with the fastest guys in the state.
Chains off the roof. Chain, let's run, boys.
As luck would have it, my chain somehow got off on this first drop. I never drop chains at home, and all of a sudden it wouldn't stay on. So I'm in, my first downer race run, and chainless. As soon as I heard the chain was off, the nerves left. I couldn't do anything about it, and I had nothing to lose, so I just rode it out as best I could.
He's riding chainless. Woo! Riding chainless. Chainless run, boys! Chainless, first drop come off. First run it come off. That's hilarious.
Where did it come off?
First drop, chain just pinged off.
The first day one.
Yeah, very first drop. To be fair, that was good fun. I like that. First downhill race run, chainless.
What did you do then?
Pumped as hard as I could, chainless. Come off on the first drop. Like, yeah, go! I know. Ironic. That was sick fun.
To finish this run in 8th is something I'm fairly happy with. Just over 10 seconds off the fastest, not terrible considering I couldn't pedal, but I definitely wanted to be a lot closer.
Right. How'd you go? Chain come off first drop. Aaron Gwynn, let's go! Righto, so that's race 1 done. I had a really good fun time because once my chain come off, you're like, you know, you got nothing to lose. And I've got to make that top 20, so I was just pumping where I could. Oh, I was mint. I actually can't wait for the second one. The second one's a good fun track, see if I can hold on to it. Hope you boys are enjoying this. Now that I'm a bit more happy and cheerful, the video should be a bit better. Righto. Race number 2 is upon us shortly. Give it a crack, try stay on my bike, try not drop a train, and I'll be happy.
Track 2, the rougher steeple one. I really didn't know the top section very well at all yet. It had just been dusty during practice, but I rode it quite reserved and opened it up a bit after the fire road.
Top section, I didn't really know exactly where I was going yet.
I find it fine, it's so hard because they all look so similar.
Yeah. But once you cross over the 5 8, you'll be right for a while. Not bad, boys. I'm pretty confident that I'll make the top 20 and then see if we can put it together for the last one. I just don't know where I'm at.
Doing it, right? Top YouTube.
Yeah.
Boys, I've already talked, mate.
So a little lay down on that one. Happy I stayed on the bike there. 6th on this run, but again like 12 seconds off the fastest with that little lay down. So I dare say it would have been a few seconds saved if I stayed on, like maybe 3 or 4 or so. But I guess I just had to see how the final run would go.
I'm just going to say Ruben for 7th.
7th overall after those two, and into the top 20 shootout. Cam had a crash in both of his runs, unfortunately, and was sitting in 10th after the 2 races.
Was Stewart. Yeah, Blair Stewart. 3rd was Gus Kime. Top 2. Number 2 is Charlie Howard. Number 1 is Rolly Kime.
Stop it! On ya.
Enjoy your shootout, guys.
Wait, Ruth, you might get that 50.
That'll be fuel money to the forest highway.
I wanted this. I wanted the top 5. I was pretty confident that the fastest 5 was Rolly, Cam, Charlie, Gus and myself. And I wanted to be in that top 5 of those boys.
Come on, Raven! That's it, boy! I gotta go belt drive, eh? Hey? After the insane bit. But, man up pin. How'd you go? Well, it's good unless that happens.
Does that happen a lot?
Well, it is today. Doesn't at home.
I've seen you drop it like two times
Bro,
today.
never happens at home. How'd you go, Cam? Hold on.
Yeah.
Look, if I had my chain on, they'd be top 5, but there was no pedalling at the bottom, so there's a lot of pumping. But far out, it's pinned for the rocks.
Yeah.
Crowd gets you going.
Yeah, can you see?
Okay, so there's a lot of people that can beat me.
Are you Cameron?
I'm Ruben.
Are you? 82. Yep. Yep, Cameron. It's all good. So we got Gus coming. Gus is coming.
Righto, boys. Executive angle for YouTube. Live results Kerm's in first. I'm in third. Yeah, Gus smashed that. Yeah.
Gussie. Yeah.
On you, Gus. I'm so scared.
You've done well.
Thanks. So it's Gus, Charlie, Rolly on. Oh, that starts with one of them beats me. I'm at the top.
You're out.
And Charlie looks
35. Oh, we don't have a start time, so we're gonna have to work it out. We're gonna have to put the manual times in.
There, Ollie.
Oh, he's
There he is, putting on a show for the crowd through the rocks. I hear Cam.
Don't know, mate. Well, I wonder.
Let's go, man. I heard you did the biggest yank in the rocks.
Hey?
I heard you did the biggest yank in the rocks.
Yeah, I was well offline, eh? I was just like,
Oh, you were cooking, eh? Where I seen you?
I was offline and I was pulling up through.
Chain come off in the rafter, the last shoot, and I was like a second, I'm like within a second from
On
fifth.
that rock on the left, like,
Did you take time?
Yeah, so I'm within a second from fifth because my chain come off, I couldn't pedal down the bottom.
Well done. It's good to see you fellas racing. Serious. Well done.
I've just washed my hands and face.
I'm
It's not
fourth,
pissed.
Gus's third, Rolly's second,
Charlie won.
I knew Charlie got it. I said when we were walking up, I was like, Charlie's got this. He was cooking, man.
Number 3, Jaden. Number 2, Brett Ostrich. Orish. Orish. Yeah,
And Big Bird. Yeah, Big Bird.
The bush jump.
Right, this is the dash for cash, boys. And girls, if you're quick enough. Alright. So, number 5, Daniel Mealing. Hey! With a time of 1 minute 56 seconds.
I was within the second of that.
Elite Automotive Care. Jump on Facebook, Instagram, give them a like.
Like and subscribe.
Spend money with us. Cheers. Cameron Van Doel.
Vandendal.
52.
Yeah, Cam.
Yeah, Cam.
Do any dog. There you go, mate.
There's the cash.
Yeah, the
Go in the cash.
Byford Bogan.
Gus Kine. 1 minute 50.
Yes, Gus.
Is he allowed the cash?
Sorry, mate, it's a Toy World voucher. Rolly Kine. 1 minute 49.
On your Ollie.
Right, brother. There you go, mate. Well done. And number 1, Charlie Howard.
Yes, Charlie.
Charlie.
$500 do sunshine. There you go, mate.
500 cash. You needed the uni boost.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
buy some books now.
And that was it. Chain jumped off again, right before the bottom section, but I honestly don't think I lost too much time. Where did I place, you might ask? Well, boys, I got 6th. 100th of a second out of the top 5. So close. But no, I'm happy with it. Stoked, in fact. Not too far away from the state's fastest riders. You know, a goal I've been chasing for years. So, no podium, but an awesome day riding with mates. I was pretty happy with how I rode all weekend. I think I just got pretty unlucky with like all the mishaps in the race runs, but I guess this is part of it. So I reckon this weekend definitely confirmed that the speed's there. We're close, and bring on the Saturday Enduro in Margs. Cheers for watching.